time for part fucking 2 of my About Me video shit. So we left off my freshman year of high school. My sophomore year of high school was actually my first real serious girlfriend I had. It was kind of a fucked up situation because we were always fighting and bitching in school and stuff and getting in trouble and having, you know, fucking detention and all that shit. I didn't get expelled though, which is, I'm surprised. I should have. Some of the shit I did. But I dabbled in drugs and I think I even had beer for the first time then and all that shit. Made some poor decisions. And I decided to actually cut class and have sex with my girlfriend rather than go and learn about shit. So I ended up pretty much flunking out my sophomore year. But that's not the first tragedy. So I had a friend, his name was Aaron, that I was friends with since the 5th grade. I've known him longer than that, but I really wasn't friends with him up until the 5th grade came around. Anyway, sophomore year, he actually died of testicular cancer out in front of the high school, to be exact. He was actually walking out to his mom's car and he collapsed and died. He didn't even know he had it. So yeah, it was pretty rough time. And I just remember going in the hospital and seeing him laying on bed on life support, just trying to keep his body alive for another family, a grieving one. Which was really bad too, because at that time I was into the goth scene. I don't know if fucking people remember that. Not this emo shit. There's this goth scene. I used to paint my nails and wear makeup and wear black all the time. Just like hate my life and hate my world and everybody that was in it. So this added to the fucking insanity of that. But junior year rolled around and I dropped the girlfriend, dropped the whole goth image bullshit, and really got heavily into fucking metal, especially that time Metallica and Iron Maiden, Megadeth, and all those good bands, even like Ice Earth a lot then, and some of it fucking good. But yeah, so I was really getting into metal and shit, and really playing guitar a lot. At that time, I knew pretty much every fucking Metallica song from Ride the Lightning to the Black Album on guitar anyway. And yeah, so I went to school that year, pretty much did good, and then senior year came around and uh, got good friends with a buddy of mine named Chris. He's like one of my best friends. I'm still friends with him today. He's really into metal as well. He introduced me to some good bands, and he also plays guitar and has his own little band thing going on. It's cool. And made friends with a guy named Jeff, actually one of the dudes in one of my bands, Seeds of Pain. You guys want to go to MySpace, check that out. Don't have any music up yet, but we will soon. But anyway, he's the one that introduced me to death metal. Now, some of you guys are going to be like, oh, why do you like death metal? It's just fucking noise and the guy just growls in the microphone and you can't fucking understand anything and it's just constant blast beats and all that shit. You know, yes and no. I don't necessarily listen to it for the singing. I just think the music is just really well done. I just think it's more enjoyable to play on guitar. It's fun to play on guitar. Uh, I don't necessarily like the newer style of death metal, the really technical brutal death metal where it all is blast beating on drums. I like the more old school, you've heard me say this before, the Florida style, where it was more thrash influence, like Malevolent Creation is, and Big Cannibal Corpse, and all those old bands. I actually have a tribute to old school death metal on my channel here if you guys want to check that out. And those are all the bands that I pretty much like, and there's even more than that, but I like the more easier death metal you can get into, more groovy, more, I always like to say Pantera on fucking steroids. And I mean, Pantera is my favorite band of all time. Yeah, I know they're not death metal, but Dimebag Darrell, fucking rest in peace, brother. But, yeah, anyway, started really getting into music then, and hanging out with my buddies, and doing stupid things, throwing shitty people out. I drive by him in the car. My buddy had this old Ford Galaxy 500. Big old fucking golden brick. It was like a rattle can gold paint job. It had a hole in the back behind the fucking driver's seat, so you could see like the brake cables and shit underneath there, and you could like fall through if you weren't careful. But we used to drive around and throw like plastic bread and fucking whatever garbage you had in the car, throwing at fucking kids and people walking the street. But yeah, anyway, I had a really good friend throughout the last half of high school. That was a girl. Her name was Amanda, and she's actually a friend of mine that was really there for me when I needed somebody to be there, and she was listening to what I had to say. She was always interested in me, but I never was interested in her. I just like to play the field, you know, have fun with whoever I can at the time, and I made some poor decisions with girlfriends. And, we got really close to each other, and I ended up, hey, why not give it a shot, see where it can go. So I ended up dating my friend Amanda, who later on became my wife, which was nuts. So I've been married now for 3 years in September. I mean, the whole marriage hasn't been fucking great, but I mean, you know, not, if you guys want to say your fucking marriage is like hunky fucking dory and it's like a fucking Cinderella fairy tale, you know, I'll fucking believe that. You guys are fucking lying. But yeah, it's been a good marriage this last year, and we got through some rocky circumstances, but we worked through it. And, you know, she's my soulmate, my lover, and gonna be having a kid here, like I said in my DVD update plus announcement video. Having a kid in October, 29th, the due date. And it's funny because everybody would tell, oh, the due date, you know, oh, it's just like you, Brent, to have a fucking kid on Halloween, you know. Could you imagine that? You could name him Michael or fucking Jason or somebody, and you know, it's funny to kid around about that. But I'm excited to be a dad, and you know, do my thing with that. But I actually work for Target Distribution Center, located here in Albany, and been working there for almost 5 years now. And it's back-breaking work, tough, but you know, I enjoy it. I work actually 3/12, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But as of recently, since the economy went to shit, I've been working anywhere from 9-hour days to 10-hour days, depending on the volumes that we have at the time. But it's a good job, good paying job, good benefits, and yeah, people are always like, do you have a lot of time to make videos? Well, I have 4 days off. Tuesday through Friday I have off to do what I want, so most of the time I'm bored, eat Taco Bell, you know, play some Sega or some shit, but jam out, listen to fucking metal. But anyway, that's just wanted to, you know, fill you guys in on a little life stories, and I mean, if you guys have comments and shit, or if you want to do a video response, it'd be pretty badass. I'd like to know about some of you guys, and glad you guys sit through and fucking listen to me talk about, you know, my life's bullshit and whatnot. We're glad to get to know me a little better, and like I said, I'd like to get to know you guys. So stay fucking brutal like a motherfucker, because you know I always do. And you guys on another video.